He wasn't a gambler. He was a trader. At least, that's what he told himself. Meet Josh Palmer, a 39-year-old father from Akron, Ohio. A warehouse worker by day, and an obsessed trader by night. For over a decade, Josh chased profits in every market you can name: binary options, Forex, crypto, gold, and stocks. But instead of building wealth, he built debt, lies, and broken dreams. He spent his nights glued to charts, his days lying to his family, and his savings gone, wiped clean by fake signal groups, Ponzi-style mentorships, and shady offshore brokers promising easy wins. This is not just a story about losing money. This is about the dark side of trading that no one talks about: psychological addiction, financial manipulation, and the illusion of control. From Telegram scams to crypto copy trading disasters, from AI bots gone wrong to a near mental breakdown inside his car, Josh's journey is a warning to every American chasing freedom in the markets. This is Margin Called, the real cost of trading addiction. The Ohio Grind. Josh Palmer had been chasing the markets for over a decade. But on a cold Thursday night in Akron, Ohio, he made the mistake that would haunt him for months. He placed a high-stakes binary options trade on an obscure offshore platform promising instant payouts and no commissions. With one click, he risked $17,000, nearly every dollar in his trading account, betting on a 5-minute expiry on euro to US dollar. The chart spiked against him in the final seconds. Just like that, everything was gone. He sat frozen in his kitchen, illuminated by the blue light of his laptop screen. His wife's voice called from the bedroom, "Josh, you coming to bed?" He didn't answer. Josh wasn't new to trading. He'd been in the game since 2012, when he first discovered binary options on YouTube. Since then, he'd tried Forex, crypto, penny stocks, even gold futures. But no matter the market, the outcome was always the same: hope, loss, debt, repeat. He worked night shifts as a forklift operator at a warehouse and used his breaks to scalp the 1-minute charts. The trades gave him adrenaline, power, a false sense of control. He believed he was just one good trade away from changing his life. "I'm close," he told himself. "I can feel it." That weekend, while searching for redemption, Josh joined a high-profile Forex signal group on Telegram. The group was plastered with screenshots of massive profits. Members posted thank yous. The admin flaunted withdrawals, Lamborghinis, and $5,000 funded account offers. 90% accuracy. Lifetime profits. Josh paid the $199 per month fee and followed the signals religiously. The first few trades were break-evens. Then came the losses. Massive ones. Every signal seemed cursed. He adjusted stop-losses. He doubled down. Nothing worked. When he asked questions in the group, a moderator responded, "Negative mindset attracts losses. You need to trust the process." Then he was silenced, muted from the chat. A few days later, Josh received a private message from someone claiming to be the group's VIP fund recovery specialist. They said they could help him recover all his trading losses for a small upfront fee of $300. The pitch was slick, complete with legal-looking documents and screenshots of recovered accounts. Desperate, Josh paid. He never heard back. When he tried to report the scam, Telegram had already suspended the account. The admin of the Signal group posted a story saying, "Haters tried to bring us down. We're back stronger. Don't trust imitators." That night, Josh stared at his trading dashboard. The balance read, $8.43. His wife found the unpaid mortgage notice on the kitchen counter and confronted him. He lied. Said the bank made a mistake. Said his strategy was working. She didn't believe him. Josh sat alone, staring at a US dollar to Japanese yen chart, hand trembling as he placed a microlot trade. He didn't know why. Habit, maybe. Or hope. Or both. The market moved against him. Again. Golden Mirage. It wasn't greed. It was survival. At least, that's what he told himself. Josh Palmer thought he was done with reckless risk. But when an Instagram ad popped up saying, "Wall Street's secret gold trading bot, 98.7% accuracy, Fully automated. No emotions. Just profits. He clicked. He sold his wife's car, without telling her. Took the $6,000 cash and wired it to a payment processor in Dubai. Within hours, his MetaTrader lit up with an EA named Gold Sniper AI version 9.3. It opened 8 ZOS trades at once. All in the same direction. All without a stop-loss. He watched the trades breathe. Float negative. Then dive. By sunrise, half the account was gone. Josh had been reading forums and Reddit threads about gold trading. He saw conspiracy theories about central banks manipulating price, about hedge funds creating false breakouts, and bots being the only way to compete. He was convinced this AI-powered system was the edge he needed. "I just need something smarter than me," he whispered. "No more overthinking. No more emotional mistakes. Just set it and win." The EA came with pre-written settings. No SL. 1 to 1,000 leverage. Risk high. Josh didn't question it. He wanted quick returns. He needed them. The mortgage was overdue. His wife was asking questions. On day 3, he tried adjusting the lot size. But the bot ignored him. It continued opening trades aggressively, even during low liquidity hours and major news releases. He emailed support. No reply. He DM'd the seller on Instagram. Blocked. Then he searched online. Gold Sniper AI version 9.3 scam. Dozens of posts appeared. People calling it a martingale bot, using fake testimonials, registered under a shell company in Dubai. The red flags had been there all along. He just didn't want to see them. The sales funnel had been perfect. Clean website. Charts with millions in hypothetical profits. Paid YouTube reviews by traders faking results on demo accounts. Promises of set-and-forget gold trading wealth. Josh was just another American trader seduced by the dream. By automation. By the fantasy that you could trade while you sleep and make more than your 9 to 5 ever could. It wasn't just a bad trade. It was a calculated deception. By day 6, Josh's account balance read $294.28. He couldn't withdraw. The broker's terms required a $10,000 volume threshold to access funds. He drove past the pawn shop where he'd earlier signed off the car title loan. He stared at the empty driveway at home. His wife's side of the bed? Still untouched. She hadn't spoken to him in 2 days. He sat in the bathroom with his phone and opened MT4 again. His finger hovered over deposit. He stared at a promotional email from another EA vendor. This one actually works. 100% verified on my FX book. Josh took a screenshot of his nearly drained account, added a note. For those chasing easy wins, this is where it ends. Then he closed the app. But not the pain. Crypto confession. He thought blockchain was the future. He didn't know it could also chain him to his past. It started with a tweet. Want to make money passively while top traders trade for you? Copy my portfolio. 94% win rate. Over 11,000% ROI in 12 months. Josh clicked. It led to a Discord channel called Whale Vault Society. The invite-only server was loaded with green charts, coin calls, and screenshots of moonbound profits. He applied for the copy trading beta, filled out a form, and connected his Binance API key to the Whale Vault AutoSync terminal. No withdrawals allowed, just trading. 3 days later, his wallet went to zero. Josh had been following the crypto bull-bear cycle since 2017. He never caught a full pump. He always bought the top, panicked at the dip, and held too long. But when Bitcoin bounced off $42,000 and rumors of a new alt season hit Twitter, he wanted in again. Let someone smarter trade for me, he reasoned. He'd been burned by bots and signal groups before. This time, he wanted human expertise, high win rate traders with insider knowledge. The Whale Vault admin, at Alpha Apollo, claimed to have a team of ex-Wall Street analysts and quant devs. Their Discord had voice chats, market breakdowns, verified proof of gains, and hundreds of members praising their results. Josh felt lucky to get in. On the 4th day, all positions were forcibly closed. He logged in and saw his Binance wallet drained. The API keys were still active. He checked his email, no notifications from Binance. Just a terminal log with a long list of dust trades. Meaningless altcoin pairs. Massive slippage. High fees. Then, a final order. Withdrawal to an external wallet. Panic set in. He contacted Binance support. They couldn't help. Josh had granted full permissions via the API. He returned to the Discord group. Gone. Deleted overnight. Every social trace of Whale Vault vanished. Even at Alpha Apollo's Twitter was scrubbed. Josh discovered the truth on Reddit. It was a classic copy trading API rug pull, a scam that had hit dozens across the US. The traders never traded. They waited for enough users to connect their wallets. Then, at the same time, they used the permissions to trade garbage tokens between victims' wallets and their own collector wallet, slowly draining value with slippage and fake volume. The screenshots in the Discord, fabricated. The testimonials, bots. The voice calls, pre-recorded. It wasn't just a scam. It was an operation. Josh stood in his backyard staring into the cold Cleveland night. He had just told his wife the truth. The car, the savings, the crypto, it's gone. She stared at him, then walked inside. Didn't say a word. He scrolled through his phone. A Telegram message popped up. Recover lost crypto fast. DM us now. Guaranteed 110% ROI. He stared at it, paused, then deleted the app. But the itch to get it all back? Still alive. Signal of despair. They didn't just take his money. They took his confidence. After losing everything in crypto, Josh told himself he was done. No bots. No Discord servers. No shortcuts. But then he found a mentor. Instagram Reels. Bentleys. Stack of hundreds of dollars. I used to work in a factory. Now I make $3,000 a day with these signals. Josh watched every clip. The man called himself Coach Drex FX, a disciple of institutional trading, giving out daily sniper entries, only for chosen students. He joined the Telegram channel. $197 for basic signals. $997 for VIP signals. $3,000 for mentorship with live Zoom entry analysis and bank-level strategy. Josh scraped the money together from a friend and went all in. But the trades didn't match. He lost 5 in a row while others in the group claimed wins. When he asked questions, he was silenced. They told him, "If you're not profitable, that's on you. Mindset issue. Stay humble." He started to doubt himself again. Josh didn't want another get-rich-quick scheme. He just wanted consistency. Structure. A voice in his ear that said, "Do this. Don't do that." He craved certainty, the one thing he'd never had in the markets. Coach Drex promised clarity. Institutional order blocks. Market maker manipulation zones. Smart money entries only hedge funds used. The language felt powerful. Professional. Elite. Every losing trade Josh took was met with another coaching video telling him, "This is why you failed, not the strategy." He believed it, and so he kept paying. One day, a chart Josh saw in the VIP group struck him as odd. It showed a massive 110 RR win on Eurist. The image was crystal clear. Too clear. He reverse-searched it online. It appeared in 6 other groups, each with different branding. Same trade. Same setup. Same lie. He dug deeper. The MT4 screenshots posted daily. Photoshopped. Slippage removed. Stop-loss lines erased. The group chat, student testimonials. Some were paid Fiverr actors. He found one using the same script on 3 different scam channels. Then he found it. A Reddit thread titled, "The Cult of Drex FX, a Signal Scam Breakdown." It listed Josh's exact experience, line by line. Everything in the group was engineered for control. Trades were posted after they played out, not in real time. Losing days were wiped clean, no record. Members were encouraged to share only wins, Never ask questions publicly. Challengers were banned, branded toxic energy. They used phrases like, "Losses are lessons. Trust the process. Your breakthrough is coming." Josh had joined thinking it was education. He didn't realize he was walking into a belief system where any doubt was betrayal and losing trades were always his fault. One night, Josh looked at his account. $42 left. From $3,000. He sent a long message to Coach Drex, explaining everything. How he followed the entries exactly, how he believed in the strategy, how he was now behind on rent. No reply. Just a new voice note dropped into the group chat. "This isn't for everyone. Some of you just weren't born for this life." Josh exited the group, and for the first time in years, turned off his charts. But the silence didn't feel like peace. It felt like failure. Reckoning at dawn. He didn't need another signal. He needed a way out. Josh was sitting in his car at 5:43 a.m. Same spot every morning, the Walmart parking lot, ignition off, forehead against the steering wheel. The pre-market had opened. Eurist spiked 40 pips on news. He wasn't in the trade. He had no more capital, no more credit, no more energy. But he still had the app open. His last trade, USD-JPY, a desperate buy, had been margin called 2 nights ago. Free margin, $0. That screen haunted him more than any loss. The crime here wasn't theft. It was time. 10 years of clicking, chasing, hoping. And for what? Josh never set out to be rich. He just wanted freedom. From the factory. From his boss. From bills stacking up while inflation chewed through every paycheck. Trading offered a promise. Be your own boss. Trade from anywhere. Replace your 9 to 5. He believed in it. He studied candle patterns on lunch breaks. Watched YouTube gurus during dinner. He journaled every trade. But what no one warned him about, what no signal group or strategy ever admitted, was the mental fatigue. The shame. The isolation. Josh didn't gamble. He worked. But his work never paid him back. He opened a Google Doc titled, "Why I Keep Failing." He started typing. "I risk too much when I'm trying to catch up. I don't have a plan, I just chase charts. I trust people more than I trust myself. Every signal I followed was a shortcut to avoid thinking. I need the trade to work, not because of money, but because I need to feel like I'm winning at something." He paused. Then he added one more line. "I am addicted to needing the market to fix my life." The biggest lie wasn't from signal sellers, Instagram gurus, or copy traders. It was the voice in Josh's head. "One more trade. You'll win it back. You've been doing this too long to stop now. Look at everyone else, they're winning." But the truth was, most weren't. Most were losing, quietly. Most just posted the wins, filtered their losses, and clung to hope like a lifeline. Josh had built his identity around trading. And when that started to collapse, so did everything else. As the sun rose over Ohio, Josh looked up. He was still alive. Still breathing. And for the first time in months, he wanted help. He didn't log into MT4. He didn't check the news. He didn't open TradingView. Instead, he opened YouTube and searched Trading Addiction Recovery. Mental Health for Traders. How to Rebuild After Forex Losses. He found a video. A guy talking, not about strategy, but about peace. Josh clicked, watched, and cried. Not for the money he lost, but for the time he couldn't get back. Josh's story isn't rare, it's a warning. A mirror for every trader who's ever stared at a screen hoping for a breakthrough, and walked away with nothing but regret. This is what they don't show you in the courses. This is what they don't tell you in the signal groups. Because the real cost of chasing fast money isn't just your savings. It's your sanity. Don't be the next name written in red. Smash the like button if this story hit home. Subscribe to Money Traps and turn on notifications, because we're not here to sell dreams, We're here to expose financial deception, one story at a time. And if you know someone on the edge, share this video. You might just save them from the same trap. This has been Margin Called. Only on Money Traps, where the truth about money finally gets told.